I got my replacement capacitors in delivered today, but I'm going to do just something before I change out all these caps. I'm going to take a look at what the voltage is, or what it looks like on the scope. We've got 30 volts out, 5 and 12 volts out. This power supply puts 30, 5 and 12. So I'll just switch this light off here and we'll take a look. Now, I can't have to power it up first. I was wondering why I couldn't see anything. Okay, this is 30 volts. This next one is ground. This is 5 volts. And this is 12 volts, the last one. And if I can get the probe in, there we are. Wow, look at that. Oh, that's really got some AC signal there. So again, here's 30 volts out. Oh, here's ground. Here's the 5 volts. And then here's 12 volts. So now I'm going to replace these caps and see what it looks like when I'm done. Okay, I got the power supply out. Time to change capacitors. So that's going to be my next task, is to change out these capacitors and put it back in and see how cleaned up the power supply voltages look when I'm done. And so I have all of the capacitors replaced. I'll put this thing back in and we'll see how it works. Okay, I have it powered up. Here's 30 volts, 5 volts, and 12 volts. So you can see the capacitor, there's no ripple left. So this thing better work. I can't imagine it won't, but there is no ripple left in there now. Okay, I'm set up to do a test now. I've got it all together and operational. I did one thing different for this test. I have the dipole suspended vertically instead of horizontal. I thought that might work better. It was a suggestion from a YouTube subscriber I have. Also, I'm going to try using a folded dipole with 300 ohm twin lead and a matching balun right where it connects in. Now, another YouTuber said that might be too lossy for this transmitter. But if you look here, you will see that I've got a good clean signal. I'm going to put a disc in here now, and I'm going to see how good this thing transmits through my house. So you can see that there's no hum bars, the thing is clean. So what I'm going to do off camera is just see how far I could get with the RF. Now, one of the things that I realized, that the way I'm setting up my vintage TVs, and I've only got TVs that really relate to my experience with television. I'm not really collecting a large amount of them, and I still haven't got my Zenith done yet. But they'll be in different places in the house. So if this thing won't transmit decently to from the antenna that I got set up, I'm going to have to resort to cable. I'll have to cable off of the modulator. So that's about as far as I'm going to go. I'm just going to do some tests to see field strength tests to see how far this thing actually does transmit. So that'll be it for now. Just a short postscript. I'm about 100 feet away from the point of transmission where I have it set up in my shop. And as you can see, it's grainy. It's not very sharp here. Antenna placement might make a difference. It's hard to say. I I'm not sure that that's really going to work for me, trying over the air. I could try the folded dipole, and of course I could try different placements for the antenna. So I'm not sure that this is going to work right according to my original plans.